Let's get this live stream cracking today. So I'm gonna get this stream shared around with some groups. Let's load this thing up. Let's load this thing up.
Some people now don't see that option no more. Invite to watch, no. Oh shit.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Getting the tech side of things squared away.
Let's see. I'll just go to your page to do it. We got Akua Pimpins, Rico Glover. Welcome.
Welcome, Akua. Welcome, Rico. My guy Rico on, man.
All right. Cool.
How you doing, brother? How you doing? On this fabulous Wednesday. Definitely hope you all been having a great Wednesday, great week thus far.
Yolanda said happy winning Wednesday. Rico Glover said awesome. We sharing them in a Facebook group.
Awesome, Rico. Awesome. Happy winning Wednesday to you as well, Yolanda. So yeah, on this live stream here, I'm gonna pull back the curtains and I'm actually gonna share a strategy that we used over the last couple of weeks when it comes to our Facebook and Instagram ads to make them extremely profitable within a very short period of time. You know, it's a lot of people on the internet talking about how Facebook ad costs are rising, or is Facebook ads even working anymore, and things of that nature. And I wanted to actually share on this particular live stream how we were able to double our investment within a couple of weeks of running Facebook and Instagram ads. I want to share the strategy that we use to do it. So that's primarily what we're going to be talking about in this stream today. And what we're doing right now, my guy Antonio Millhouse is over here, social media director of the Rise of 1%, Instagram specialist as well. He's over here and just sharing the live stream around in some Facebook groups just to get some more people on so we can get this message out to as many people as we possibly can. But if you're just hopping on, definitely welcome. Hope your Wednesday's been great. Hope your week has been great so far. Hope it's been pretty productive. And we're going to get ready to dive in just one more second. We're going to dive in just one more second. We're going to dive in just one more second.
Rashina said good morning.
Good afternoon, Rashina. Good afternoon. I know sometimes as entrepreneurs we forget what time of the day it is. You know I'm playing with you, Rashina, but definitely though, good day to you. Glad y'all hopping on. I'm gonna share some good stuff in this live stream today. Like I say, I'm actually gonna be talking about how we use Facebook and Instagram ads to generate clients over the last couple of weeks, and we was able to double our investment utilizing it. And I'm just gonna actually just share our strategy that we use to do that.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
All right, so with that said, let's go on and dive in. So the first thing I definitely want to share with you all, before you can utilize this strategy, the first thing you have to have in place is you need to have an irresistible offer in place. That's the first thing. So I'm gonna write that down up here on the whiteboard. The first thing you gotta have in place is what we would call irresistible offer. All right, so I'm gonna write this as big as I can up here. Okay? Irresistible offer is the first thing that you wanna have. Okay? So for some of you all that are already familiar with internet marketing, if you're not really familiar with internet marketing, an irresistible offer, when I say an irresistible offer in terms of running ads, you want to have what they call a lead magnet. And that's the first thing you have to have. And for some of you all that have been following me for a while, hopped on a lot of our trainings before, you already heard me talk about this, I'm pretty sure several times, but it's a lot of people that still leave this part out when they run advertisement is having, like I said, irresistible offer or some type of lead magnet, aka something free of value or discounted value that you can give to your audience in exchange for getting their information online. Okay, that's the first thing you need. So right up under irresistible offer, I'm gonna put aka lead magnet. Now I know that may be internet marketing 101. Some of you all, like I said, may already know that. That's perfectly fine. But I always like to start with the basics because it's a lot of people that don't have this. Okay. And like I said, I'm gonna write as big as I can. I know I didn't write that as big, but that just says AKA lead magnet. Okay, AKA lead magnet. So our lead magnet, so you can know what our lead magnet was. Our lead magnet was a VSL. Okay, that's what our lead magnet was. Okay, a VSL is what you call a video sales letter. Okay, so I'm gonna write that pretty big. VSL. Okay, a video sales letter. So some of you all may say, okay, what is a video sales letter? A video sales letter is basically a video that you can create yourself, or you can even have someone else create it. I remember when I first came online, I didn't create my own VSLs. I actually outsourced it and had someone else to do it for me. They have sites out there like Fiverr, or even if you just know someone that does voiceovers and you just want to put the script together, you can do that, because that's actually what we did when we first started the Rise of the 1%. We actually wrote out a script of what we wanted said in the VSL, and then we got someone that we knew that did voiceovers to actually do the voiceover for us. That's when we first started the Rise of the 1%. Now today I record my own video sales letters. Okay, and I train many other people as well how to do the same thing. But what a VSL is simply a video that basically identifies the pains, problems, and frustrations within the market that you're looking to target with your product or service. And it also identifies the solution just a little bit, okay? Now you don't give them the whole solution in the VSL, because if you give them the whole solution, why would they purchase your service? Right? Or even potentially even purchase your product. If you're selling a product, they make it go and purchase the product somewhere else. So at the end of the day, you don't really like give them the whole solution. You just briefly give them the solution. Also in the VSL as well, it's good to show proof of concept, meaning testimonials or success stories, what have you, of people that have used their product or service and gotten results or gotten the outcome that they desire in the VSL. And then at the end of the VSL, you basically give them a call to action. Hey, if you want assistance with whatever their pain, problem, frustration is, all right, they can schedule a phone call with you. Or if you're selling a product within a lower price point, you can just go ahead and sell your product as well in the VSL. So it just depends. Now for us, when it came to our VSL, our offer is what we consider a high ticket offer. Okay, it's considered a high ticket offer, so I'm gonna put that up here. All right, a high ticket offer. What do we mean by high ticket? What do we mean by high ticket? Does anyone know what we mean by high ticket? Drop a comment below if you know what I mean by high ticket. Does anybody know what high ticket means? Does anybody know what high ticket offer means? Because like I just shared with you all, depending on the price point of your product, or even your service, you may can sell it right there in the VSL without even getting on the phone with them. But if you have what we call a high ticket offer, okay, you need to be getting on the phone with your leads. So typically, we like to say high ticket offers are in the price range of $3,000 and up. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. We like to say high ticket offers are in the price range of $3,000 and up. Okay, that's what a high ticket is. Is that making sense to you all? So that means you're offering a product or service that's in a price range of $3,000 and up. It's worth that in terms of value, if that makes sense. Is this making sense so far to you all? So I'm gonna put over here where it says high ticket offer. We're gonna put down here, 3K and up. 3K and up. Is this making sense? Drop a comment if this is making sense. If you're getting some value so far, show me some love. Can I get some hearts, please? If you're getting some value so far, show me some love. Let me get some hearts, please. Also, feel free to share this around with anyone else you feel can benefit from it.
Terry Durham said hello.
Hello, Terry.
And Rico Glover's response was a cost of the item. That's
Right.
what his response was.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. It's the cost of the item, and it's usually in this price range, okay, of $3,000 and up. So that's what we use. We use the VSL basically identifying the pains, problems, and frustrations of our market, talking a little bit about the solution, not giving the whole solution, a little bit about the solution, showing some proof of concept, some success stories of people who have utilized our solution. And then at the end of the VSL, we say, hey, if you want assistance with this, you want to be one of our next success stories, click the button below this video, schedule a call, and fill out a short survey of questions so we can see where you are, where you're looking to go, and see if it will even be a fit for us to work with each other, because we don't look to work with everybody. Okay? So that's what a VSL is. Okay? Now, with this VSL, you don't just put the video out there. You want to put the VSL, the video sales letter, in what we call a marketing sales funnel. Okay? A marketing sales funnel. All right? That's what you want to do, a marketing sales funnel. Okay? A marketing sales funnel. All right? We like to call them lead generation systems or customer client attraction systems. We got like a lot of different names for them. But pretty much what a marketing sales funnel is on the top of the funnel is what we call a landing page. Okay, a landing page or a squeeze page, some people call it a capture page, what have you. Right? And this page is designed to collect customer data. So, in order for our traffic, all right, that we was actually driving to this marketing sales funnel online, in order for them to get access to our VSL, okay, and our VSL was basically sharing with them how one of our clients made over $5,000 in a month using Facebook ads, all right? For them to get access to this video sales letter so that they can actually see the systems and the processes we used to actually make one of our clients $5,000 in a month using Facebook ads, they have to put their name and email in a landing page. That's the top of the marketing sales funnel. Okay, so if you're not using landing pages online to capture potential customers and clients' data of your business, then you're missing out on a lot of customers and clients and revenue for your business. Okay, and you're gonna see in a minute how you're doing that. All right, so that's what the top of the funnel is. Now, once they put their name and email in, they're redirected over to the video. In the video, we talk about the pains, problems, and frustrations of our market. Once again, we show demonstrations in terms of how we actually got our client those type of results within a month. Not only that, we also show some more proof of concept and success stories of other business owners that we work with. And we elaborate a little bit more on the solution for the business owners that may be having these different problems in terms of lead gen, customer and client acquisition online. And then at the end, we say, hey, if you want assistance with this, then just click the button below, schedule a call, fill out a short survey. We'll hop on the line and have a discussion. All right? Now, how do we get traffic to this system? Facebook and Instagram ads. Okay? Facebook and Instagram ads. Okay? Facebook and Instagram ads. That's how we get traffic. Okay? And we're talking about paid traffic. Sponsored ads. Okay? Not organic posts. All right? Now, let me explain to you all something. When it comes to Facebook and Instagram ads for us, we've been running ads for several years now. All right? So, with that being said, we've done all the market research in terms of we know what audiences to put our ads in front of. That's another thing. You have to do the proper market research in terms of what audiences you need to be getting your ads in front of. Geographical location, age range, gender. What are some of their interests? What are some of their behaviors? Right? And what I mean by that, what pages do they like on Facebook? What websites do they visit? What blogs do they read? What magazines do they read? Are they married? Are they single? Did they graduate from high school? Did they graduate from college? Did they go to grad school? Right? Do they have kids? Okay, you can go on and on and on and on with this, right? What softwares do they use? Things of that nature. So you have to do the proper market research in terms of your target audience. And it's a tool within the Facebook Business Manager. If you are not using it, it's called Audience Insights. Okay, you want to write that down. Audience Insights. Okay, Audience Insights actually helps you with doing the proper research prior to running your ads. Okay? Because if you're getting your ads in front of the wrong audiences, guess what? People are not going to be clicking on your ads. People are not going to be engaging with your ads. People are not going to be clicking through your ads over to your landing page. So guess what's going to happen? Your ad cost is going to go up. Meaning your cost per click is going to go up. And then when you finally do generate a few leads, guess what? Your cost per lead is going to be extremely high. Because no one is clicking on your ad, no one is clicking through your ad, no one is engaging with your ad because they probably don't care about your ad because you have your ad, what? In front of the wrong audiences. That's why you have to do the proper market research using tools like Audience Insights. That's one tool you can use. Or you can just use the internet as a whole and just make sure you just do the proper market research prior to running your advertisement campaigns and make sure you're targeting the right audiences. All right? Now with us, we actually have built up a pretty great warm market. So over these couple of weeks when we double our investment with Facebook and Instagram ads, we didn't really have to drive a lot of cold traffic. Why is that? Because over the years, every day we have people liking my personal business page for Gerald Bass and the Rise of the 1% business page. Every single day. Okay, and these are people that have an interest in what we do. So with that being said, we target the people that like our pages. That's warm market, people that are already familiar with us. And here's something else you all are going to catch. So I'm going to put this down here, right? Warm market in terms of target. I'm not even talking about cold traffic. Warm market. Right? Business page likes. Right? Business page likes. Business page likes. But let me explain to you all. It's not just the people that like your business page. This is where a lot of people don't know how much income they're leaving on the table when it comes to running Facebook and Instagram ads. If you do not have an email list, you are hurting yourself. How many of you all have an email list? Drop a comment below if you have an email list or if you are building an email list right now. Drop a comment below. If you don't even know what an email list is, drop a comment below as well and just say, I don't even know what the heck an email list is. How many of you all have an email list? How many of you all have an email list? Or you're building an email list? Or if you don't know what that is and you want me to explain it, just drop that below as well. Email list. I'm about to explain to you how you're leaving money on the table right now if you're not building an email list and you're running ads. If you run any type of paid ads and you don't have an email list or you're not building one at this current time, I'm about to explain to you how you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Do we have any other new people that's hopped on as well?
Richard Dunn just hopped on.
Welcome, Rick. Welcome, Rick. From the east side, Caleb. What's going on?
We had Lizzie come on.
Okay. Welcome.
Richard said, hey.
What's going on?
Allison Wilson.
Welcome, Allison. Welcome, welcome. At any time during this live stream, too, you all get any value, drop me some hearts, some love. Feel free to share this with anyone else you feel could benefit. Drop a comment below if you got any questions as well as we're going through.
What's up, Courtney?
What's going on, Courtney? Welcome, welcome.
Steven, Young Master S7 has joined the chat.
Welcome, Stephen. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. So if you're not growing an email list and you're running ads or you're looking to get into running advertisement, you are going to miss out on a whole lot of money. I'm going to explain to you how. See, with Facebook and even Instagram advertisement, when you're setting up your targeting, they have a way where you can actually load your email list up into Facebook for your targeting. It's called custom audiences. Okay, it's called custom audiences. I'm gonna write it down here at the bottom. I know I'm running out of space. Custom audiences. Okay? Custom audiences. You can take your email list, you can load it up into Facebook in custom audiences. And not only can you target people on your email list with your Facebook and Instagram ads, but you can create what they call a lookalike audience. Okay? A lookalike audience. A lookalike audience. I want to explain to you what a lookalike audience is. This is one of our secret weapons. I want to explain to you all what a lookalike audience is. Usually what we do is we will load our email list up into Facebook, custom audiences, and we'll ask Facebook to create us a lookalike audience of 2 million people on Facebook and Instagram. So what Facebook and Instagram does is they go out and they find people that have similar interests, people that are similar to everyone else on our email list. They go find them on Facebook and Instagram and they show our ads to them over a course of days. Okay? So now you're creating this way bigger audience of people to get your ads in front of. Right? Because you have an email list, you're able to do that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Drop a comment below. Drop some flames. Drop some hundreds. Drop some strong arms. Strong arms. Right? If that's making sense. Right? This is huge. You should be getting excited about this. Yes, so I'm going to put lookalike audiences down here. Huge.
Courtney says, "Sup, y'all? It's a good day to learn something new. Thanks, guys."
Absolutely. Yes. Lookalike audiences. So now you don't even have to worry a whole lot about just straight cold traffic. I'm not knocking cold traffic. We still use cold traffic too. But I'm trying to show you as well how you can get your targeting more targeted without having to rely on cold traffic as much. What you were saying, Antonio?
Robin Higgs said, "Wow, they didn't know that."
I'm telling you.
A lot of people.
I'm glad you're learning this. Please show me some love and get some value. Please show me some love. Give me some hearts. Give me some hearts. I invested a lot of money in learning this stuff. And I went through a lot of trial and error to learn this stuff, right? In terms of experimentation and implementing. Okay? So please show me some hearts. And I'm giving it away for free today. I want to help somebody. And if you already been running Facebook and Instagram ads and you already know how to do them, then you can do this yourself. You don't even really need me. If you want to ask me questions, I'll help you. But I like to share actionable things you can go and do right getting off the live stream. Okay, now with Facebook and Instagram ads, another thing I want to share before I get into actually talking about creating the ads, and then going a little bit more into our strategy on how we doubled our investment. Here's the thing here. When it comes to budgeting, because people should always ask me, Gerald, how much should I be spending on ads? You know, should I be doing the coffee cup a day strategy or whatever, right? Spending $1 a day, $3 a day, $5 a day, or whatever the case may be. Here's the thing here, all right? We typically like to invest as much as we can on the first few days of launching any ad campaign that we run. And I want to explain to you why. Because we like to get data fast. Meaning, if you're spending a small amount of money, now I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with starting off with $1 a day, $3 a day, $5 a day, if that's all you have. That's understandable. I was once there. Believe me, I was once there. So at the end of the day, like, if that's all you have and that's all you can afford at this time, that's perfectly fine. But I like to explain to you why it's advertisers that do hop in the water spending way more money, especially within the first few days of launching the campaign. The reason for that being is because the more money you put up in the beginning stages, in those first few days, the quicker Facebook and Instagram starts to optimize your ads. Meaning, as people are engaging with those ads, as people are clicking on those ads, as people are clicking through your ads and opting into your marketing sales funnel, Facebook starts to show your ads to more and more of those of people like them. Okay? And they do it very fast when you're spending more money than just the $5 to $10 a day starting off. Okay? So for us, we like to start off $5 a day per targeted interest. Okay? You want to write that down. $5 a day per targeted interest. Okay? Not $5 a day per ad. $5 a day per targeted audience that we're targeting. Okay? Or interest group, what have you. That's what we like to start off with. So normally for our clients, we start off like 20, 25. Yeah, one of our clients we start off with $30 a day. One of our clients we start with $50 a day. With our ads, we usually start off anywhere from $50 to $100 a day. That's us, okay? Now, what I'm gonna say is, when we first started running ads, of course, when I first started running ads, I didn't have that type of budgeting, and I had to work with whatever I had. Okay, but what I am saying though is, the more money you can put up front, the quicker you will start getting engagement, being that your ads are good and they're in front of the right audiences, you have a compelling offer that solves people's problems within your market. The quicker you'll get engagement, the quicker you'll get clicks, the quicker you'll get leads, the quicker you'll potentially get sales as well. Okay, so that's how it works. And typically what we like to do when it comes to the math, in terms of how much we should be spending, we don't look at how much we're paying per click. We do look at how much we're paying per lead, but that's not the ultimate number we're looking at. We look at how much we're paying to acquire a customer or client. You want to write that down. How much we're paying to acquire a customer or client. And typically what we like to do is take the price point of whatever product or service that we're marketing, and we divide that by 2. And we do our best to acquire customers and clients within that price range. So I'm gonna give you an example. Say you have a product or a service that's $100. Now, our service was not $100 that we was marketing through this VSL funnel. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute, what our service was priced at. But let's just use that as an example, okay? Because a lot of people have their products and services at lower price points, more than high ticket. So with that being said, let's just say your product or service was $100. We would take that 100 divided by 2, and we will attempt to get you a customer or client within $50. Now, here's the thing here. It doesn't always time happens that way, okay? Sometimes it might go to $75. Sometimes it may go to $100. It's some advertisers that's willing to go into the red to get a customer or client because they look at the lifetime value of getting a customer or client. They're not looking at the one-time sale. They're looking at that customer or client being a repeat customer or client of them. So it's some advertisers that's willing to spend $150 or $200 to get a $100 customer because they're looking at the lifetime value of getting that customer or client. But that's typically what we like to do. We like to take the price point, divide it by 2, and we say we're going to strive to get a customer or client within this price range. And that's how we actually come up with how much we want to spend per day, how fast we want to spend it, and things of that nature based off the goals. That's how we come up with it. So if your price point is $100, okay, for your product or service, and you only spend $50 to get that customer or client through Facebook and Instagram ads, that's a 2-to-1 return on your investment. You invested 50, you made your 50 back, and you also made a $50 profit. So for every dollar you spent, you made back $2. How many of you all can get excited about that? I like to say you need to look at paid ads like a slot machine. Once you actually have ads that are actually working, performing, converting, generating leads, bringing customers and clients. What if you knew your numbers down to the dollar in a day where you knew that for every dollar I spent, I'm making back $2. For every dollar I'm putting into my ad campaign, I'm making back $3, $4, $5, $10. How many of you all will put a whole lot more investment and time into your advertisement campaigns? I'm pretty sure you'll put a lot more time into it. How many of you all got some value out of that so far? Now I'm going to get actually talking about the ads we ran. Okay, and then I'm going to get more into the strategy on how we doubled our investment real quick. Okay?
So before you get going, so Lindsay asked, how do I create the email list?
Okay.
Josh Fears, like dropping jewels.
Okay.
Lindsay also said she's been doing them, but they weren't successful.
Okay.
Let's see.
Gotcha.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
So to answer your question, Lindsay, on how you build the email list, you build the email list by sending traffic to your marketing sales funnel. All right? So what happens is everyone that opts into the landing page, I don't know if you was here at the beginning of the stream when I was talking about marketing sales funnel, but in the marketing sales funnel, you have different parts of the funnel. The top of the funnel, you have a landing page. You create what we call an irresistible offer. You give away something free of value, or you give away something discounted of value to your target audience in exchange for collecting their information, their name, email, if you want their phone number as well. Okay, so some people give away video sales letters. That's what I was talking about. Some people give away ebooks, free reports, articles, free plus shipping type of offers. Some people have people take a quiz or a survey. Right? Some people give away cheat sheets, things of that nature. So with that being said, you just have to come up with some type of compelling offer. Now, once they opt into the landing page, all right, they're redirected over to another page. Okay, on that page, you may have video. Once again, hitting on the pains, problems, frustrations of your market, showing some proof of concept of people who have used your products and services, getting results. Like I said, talking a little bit more about the solution to those pains, problems, and frustrations, and then inviting them at the end of the video to work with you. If it's a client type of situation, or if it's to become a customer, tell them to click below and become a customer. Or if it's a high ticket product, still get on the phone with them and sell them your product over the phone. Now, how you build your email list is everybody that puts their name and email in the landing page, they automatically go onto your email list. So that's how you build your email list. And in terms of even getting more specific, you want to send traffic to the funnel on a day-to-day basis. That can be through just doing organic posts online, right? Via your Facebook and Instagram, just putting out certain posts, like persuasive posts on your pages to get people over to grab your offer. Or that could be running Facebook and Instagram ads, which is what this live stream is about. Okay, it could be running Facebook and Instagram sponsored ads to consistently drive traffic to the funnel. This is where you collect names and emails, and that's how you build your email database. Okay, so I hope you got some out of that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about very quickly is the actual ad. So, we actually created multiple ads for this VSL. Some people, they only, fail.
Technical difficulties. The show must continue.
Right. All right, let's get that back right. All right, that's that. So, some people, they only run one ad. Right? They only run one ad and that's it. So they're basing their success in their advertisement on one ad. We run multiple variations of an ad. Okay, so we actually had some image ads running to this VSL funnel. We also had some video ads running. Okay, and we do what we call split testing. We like to see which one performs the best. Okay, in terms of image versus video. A lot of times our videos do way better in today's time than just image. Just being all the way real with you. Okay? A lot of times too, we also would test out different variations of copy. So we'll have one type of copy for the image ad, and then we'll test out another variation of that same copy with the video ad. And the copy, if you all don't know what copy is basically selling with words. It's the post that you write for your ad. Okay, so the text that goes on top of the image of the video for your ad, that's what we call ad copy. Because we're not talking about like copywriting songs or anything like that. We're talking about like writing actual persuasive advertisement. That's what copy is. Okay, we also a lot of times test out multiple headlines. So we have one headline for the image, we have another headline for the video. Okay, so that's another thing you have to keep in mind in terms of actually running the Facebook and Instagram ads, and that's what we did to actually generate 120 leads within 3 days. Okay, actually driving traffic to our VSL sales funnel. 120 leads came through our funnel. Okay, out of those 120 leads, we had 5 strategy session calls booked, 1 client closed. The price point for what we was offering, $1,500 a month over a minimum 3 months. You do the math. You do the math. Right? That's $4,500 over 90 days, and we spent $675. $675. That's what we spent. Is that making sense? Is that making sense so far?
Check the comments.
Now, the reason why we say double our investment over 4 to 5 times our investment, which is what we really are doing, is because we like to count cash that's already collected, if that makes sense. So we're not counting the months where cash has not been collected as of yet. Okay, but we do contracts, right? But at the end of the day, I just want you to understand that. So that's why we say double our investment, because we're not counting cash that's not collected as of yet. But over 90 days, that's what's made. Is that making sense?
All right.
Now, I'm not done. I got one more part to how this worked in terms of this strategy that a lot of you all are missing out, I'm pretty sure, on your advertisement right now, especially if you ask me how to build an email list, and that's okay. That's why you're on here to learn. Okay, let me get my eraser a minute.
All right, so while you're doing that, man, I'm going to just go back through the chat, because a lot of people had some great questions and stuff like that.
Well, I love questions. I love to answer questions.
And we got some funny people, too, at the same time.
Okay.
So yeah, Josh Fierce was pretty much referring to one of the statements that a guy dropped. He was saying, not a get rich quick scheme, this is free information. Charlotte said, hey Gerald. And so Robin replied to the guy Richard saying she's gaining a wealth of info for her business. Why so negative? But of course we're gonna have haters. That means we doing something right.
Yeah. If we have all positive and we don't have negative, then
right.
At the end of the day, we're not an actual business. That's how I look at it. It's always gonna be people with their own personal opinion.
Right.
I mean, we giving out free information that we've invested tens of thousands of dollars. I just want to see a lot of other people be successful. Got a 5,000 friend list. Want to see more people winning.
Exactly. So Richard Dunn said, do you create the VSL ads?
Great question. Yeah, so I mean, pretty much like with the actual video sales letter, like I was stating at the beginning of the live stream, you can either outsource it, but if you're gonna outsource it, I recommend you still write your own script for the video. All right? I recommend you still write your own script for the video. And if you want to get somebody else to do the voiceover, you can do that. So they have sites on there like Fiverr, like I said in the beginning, where people actually will do you a voiceover for a pretty reasonable price. So you can look at Fiverr, or if you just know someone that does voiceovers, you can get them to do it. Because when we first started the Rise of 1%, we wrote the script and we had a lady that we knew that actually did voiceovers. We just had her do the recording. But now today, I do my own VSLs. So I write the script and I record myself doing it. And I train many of my other clients how to do it as well.
Awesome stuff. Robin Head said, will there be a link to this I have to drop off?
Yeah, I mean, the replay will be up.
Okay. Richie said, the whole thing I'm getting, oh, nah, that's the, never mind. Not worth reading.
Right.
Mick Carter, taking in the knowledge. Courtney got the strong arm with the hearts and diamonds.
Awesome.
That's right. So Robin said, Gerald, it's so crazy you're doing this. I was talking to someone about running ads for my dance studio this morning. That's what Robin said earlier.
Okay.
And let me make
Awesome
sure.
stuff.
Okay, that's pretty much it. That's
all right.
pretty much it.
So I'm gonna go over this last part, and then like for any of you all that may need assistance, like further assistance and stuff, I got something I definitely want to share with you. Something we're gonna be doing over the next few days that I think some of you all may really want to take advantage of. But the last part to the strategy that I definitely wanted to share with you all is once you've generated all these leads. So as I just shared with you all, we generated 120 leads within a few days. Right, driving traffic to that VSL funnel from Facebook and Instagram. We only got 5 strategy session calls booked, and that's the numbers. That's typically how the numbers are with the VSL funnel when you're marketing a high ticket type of product or service. Okay, now if you got like more of a lower ticket type, it'll be different. Okay, but when you got like a higher ticket type of situation and your qualifying process is a whole lot more higher as well, then that's typically the numbers. So we had 5 strategy sessions, 1 deal closed, $1,500 a month. Okay, that's like I say, what, $4,500, $1,500 collected up front, $675 in ad spend, so that's about double the investments. Every dollar we spent was making back 2 with cash collected, and then over the next 60 days you collect the rest of the cash. Okay, so it's really more than double the investment. But at the end of the day, what do you do with all those leads? Okay, that did schedule strategy session calls, that did not become customers and clients, or that did not purchase your product or service if it was a lower ticket type of item in the funnel. What do you do with all of them? Well, here's the thing. For one, you want to have email automatic follow-up in place. Okay? Email automatic follow-up. So I'll put that right here. Email automatic follow-up. Okay? Email automatic follow-up. Okay? So some of y'all may be familiar with email autoresponders. Aweber, ActiveCampaign, Constant Contact, Infusionsoft, MailChimp, all these different email autoresponder services. So you want to use one of those email autoresponders, and what we do is we pre-write emails. We write them up, pre-write them, we load them up into the email autoresponders, and we have them go out on a day-to-day basis, basically providing a little bit more value to those leads that came through, building up more of that know, like, and trust, and sending them back over to schedule a call and fill out a survey if they haven't. And this is all through automation. Okay, automation. All right. Another thing we did that also brought us in another client very quickly was we hosted a webinar to our list. So I don't know how many of you all are hosting webinars, and this also depends on what you're marketing in terms of webinars. Webinars are real good if you basically offer like educational type of stuff. A lot of times, like I said, it just depends on the product or service that you're offering in terms of doing a webinar. But this is also another way as well to monetize those leads on your email list that have not taken any type of action, and that's what we did. So the next week, we actually hosted a webinar for our email list and all those leads that came through. And we had a great amount of people show up, and we actually landed another client off of that webinar at the same price point, right, of $1,500 a month. Okay, off of that particular webinar that we did, right? So that's a back end strategy. Okay, that's a back end strategy, right? That's a back end strategy. Okay, so you gotta have your back end as well. That's how you nurture your leads, because everybody's not gonna take action immediately. So you gotta have a way to nurture your leads and build up more know, like, and trust. So that's why you do the webinar for the list. You put a webinar together. Webinar is the same thing. All you're doing in the webinar is basically, once again, hitting on the pains, problems, and frustrations of your market. You're dispelling common beliefs within your market, building new beliefs, right? Showing proof that these new beliefs work as you're offering the solution to the pains, problems, and frustrations. Showing social proof, and then from there, having your call to action, right? Whether that's them to buy the product or service right there on the webinar, or that's them just scheduling a phone call and you talk to them on the phone and make them a customer or client. It's that simple. That's what a webinar is. And if you're going to do a webinar, I recommend promoting 4 to 5 days out from the actual date of the webinar. You can also run ads to the webinar as well. That's another thing. We also did that to get extra people onto the webinar. Any other questions? Any other questions?
No questions. Alex Jeffries in the building.
Alex Jeffries, that's my guy. High ticket closer. That's my guy there. Cool. All right, so with that being said, what I want to share with you all very quickly is I'm going to do something this summer here at our Rise of 1% headquarters that I have never done. We've been here like, 2.5 years now? 2.5 years. We're going on 3 years in October as a company, first of all. So we haven't even been doing this for 2.5 years. We're going on 3 years. But since we've been here in this facility, we've never even done what I'm about to get ready to share on this live stream. And we're actually only going to be running this particular offer or promotion, however you want to call it, over the next few days or so as we get ready to close out the month of May. We're only taking a few people. So what we're actually looking to do is we're going to put together some VIP days for a few serious people, like serious people who would love to come here to the Rise headquarters and work with myself and my team for a couple of days in a closed door setting. And not even just a closed door setting, here at the Rise headquarters, if you don't know, we have a swimming pool too. So with that being said, like, we're gonna mastermind around the pool. We may even go swimming, have some fun. Yeah, absolutely. I'm about to get into that in a minute, right? Have some fun and just enjoy each other's company as we talk about your business. We talk about marketing, different strategies that you can put in place to actually really take things to that next level. Now, here's the thing here. Before you actually come to the VIP day, me and my team actually are going to get with you. We're going to basically get you to create your customer and client avatar in terms of who will be your ideal customer and client. Like, we need to do the market research and things of that nature. If you have not already done it, we'll help you through that process. And we want to go on and create your offer. We want to go on and get your funnel created and everything before you even come to the VIP day. Okay, so we don't want to come to the VIP day and we're doing market research and we're building out funnels. That's not what we want to do at the VIP day. We want to already have that done prior to you coming. So that's the first thing. So, I mean, if you need assistance with putting that VSL funnel together, or you need assistance with putting a webinar funnel together, or any of our other type of funnels for you to be able to generate leads, get more customers and clients online through automated processes, we want to work on that with you before you even come to the VIP day. Now, once you come to the VIP day, the only thing we really want to be focusing on is creating your content, possibly even putting your ads together with our professional media equipment we have now. So we got like a lot of professional new media equipment we're using, like for photos, videos, and all that type of stuff now for our company, even for our clients. So we want to be focusing on either content, focusing on getting your branding together, focusing on creating your ads. And not only that, go ahead and start setting up your ads, running your ads, and even getting you leads, potentially customers and clients before you even leave the VIP day weekend. Okay? That's what we want to be doing when you get here. So we don't want to be like doing market research, building out funnels and all that type of stuff. We want to have that done prior to getting here. So when you get here, all we got to really be focusing on is pretty much content creation, setting up your ads, right? Running your ads and start to generate you leads, customers, and clients before you even leave that weekend. All right? We're going to hang out right here at the Rise Business Center. We're going to hang out by the pool. We're just going to mastermind, have a good time, enjoy each other. Like Antonio said, we're going to bring the cameras out because we got all the media equipment now. Take pictures of you, get your branding type, professional videos, the whole nine, okay, before you leave. So that's what we plan on doing. And like I said, the VIP day is going to be 2 days. It's going to be this summer here at the Rise headquarters. We're only looking for a few people. All right, a few people, and this is dead serious. It's not a scarcity tactic. We're not looking for a large group of people because we really want to be able to focus in and give all our attention to those few people. Okay, so if this is something you may be serious about doing, and I have clients like May Woods, you all have seen her testimony. We ran ads for her, $5,000 a month. Antonio Millhouse, of course, one of our success stories, who generated tens of thousands of dollars through Instagram. Of course, he's worked hands-on with me, myself, over the last several years. You have Lakeisha Hamilton, who actually as well, tens of thousands of dollars working with us in terms of coaching for her business as well, who's also did a VIP day with us. Okay, so like I said, this is something you're serious about, you want to work more in a closed door setting with winners, with people that are actually making it happen. I know that's how I actually got to multiple six figures, is just being in an environment with other successful people, getting that hands-on training to really take things to the next level. Then I'm going to leave my calendar. You should see my calendar up in the post. GeraldBass.com/schedule. GeraldBass.com/schedule. You want to click the link and just schedule a call around your availability, my availability, and just fill out the short survey of questions that can tell us a little bit more about where you are, where you're looking to go, so we can even see if it's even a fit for us to potentially work with each other. We're not looking to take everybody on for the VIP day. We have to know that it's a fit and that you even qualify to even be there. Okay, so it is not really for everybody, if that makes sense. This is for the business owner that is really ready to like ramp things up. I know a lot of you all hop on a lot of my live streams, get a lot of information, but this is for the business owner that's really ready to put this stuff into play and really take their business to that six-figure and above mark and really create a extreme lifestyle of freedom for them and their family. This is who that's for, and ready to put in the work as well and have fun in the process, because we're going to definitely have a whole lot of fun over those couple of days as well. All right, so the calendar, like I said, is up in the post, GeraldBass.com/schedule. I want to let you know this up front. All right, we're not charging as much as out-of-state tuition fees for like a lot of colleges out here. Okay, for a lot of people. All right, I don't know about you all, but when I went to FAMU, I was paying $11,000 a semester. That's $21,000 a year. Okay, because I was out of state. All right. We're not asking for that for these VIP days, but I will tell you this, it's not cheap either. So I'm just letting you know that as well. But it's definitely well worth it, because if we can assist you with creating an extra $100,000 or $250,000 or even more over the next 12 months or less, what would that be worth to you? So you have to ask yourself that question. Okay? People pay tens of thousands of dollars, getting over $100,000 a debt, going to college and come out, can't even find a job. Right? Or going to college for business and come out of school and don't even have the right knowledge to actually run a successful business. You have to get with people who have actually done it. I've been fortunate enough to create multiple six figures in the internet space. Not only that, I have several students and clients I work with generate tens of thousands of dollars online. Okay, so we don't teach practical and theory stuff from textbook. We're gonna actually give you actual practical stuff, stuff that you can actually go out and really apply, actionable stuff to really go out and get results. Okay, so like I say, it's geraldbass.com/schedule. Just click the link up in the post, and you can schedule a call, fill out the short survey, and we can have a discussion to see if it may be a potential fit for you to come spend a couple days with us. Do I have any questions? Feel free to share this live too around with anyone else you feel could benefit. And drop a comment below if you got any questions.
Charlotte said, yeah, you right on that.
I'm telling you, it can be a game changer though for you. You get to come hang out with me, my guy Antonio Millhouse, who spends a lot of time with me at the Rise headquarters. He sees a lot of stuff behind the scenes that a lot of other people don't see. My guy David will be coming up from Florida as well. He's on the Rise to 1% team. He's a beast with the marketing funnels. He's a beast with messenger marketing in terms of chat bots and SEO and editing videos and stuff like that. So he's going to be yeah, you definitely want to be here. And I may even have a couple of special guests here in Atlanta in terms of some people that's doing very well in the digital marketing space to pop through as well and hang out with us and deliver some great value as well. All right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's geraldbass.com/schedule. Feel free to share this around with anyone else you feel could benefit. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a fantabulous, in the words of one of my clients, one of my former clients, Dr. Gerald, right? Have a fantabulous Wednesday.